Hey there, Magic One. Welcome to your weekly tarot reading. I hope you're doing really well. I just wanted to drop in, show up, and share a few things with you. I wanted to let you know that the March monthly readings, of course, they're done. They are up and live. You might want to check yours out for your zodiac sign, for your sun, your moon, your rising, maybe even your Venus. If you want to, they are there. There's also an extended version, so if it does resonate, you can get more detail. The extended can be accessed by clicking the link down below when you do watch the monthly reading, that is. I'm also having a sale. I am having an equinox sale on the initiation. Now that is my immersive learn tarot journey, and I'm having that sale because on the 21st of March we begin the new astrological year. Now this is a great time to start the new, to begin a new cycle, to leave behind what hasn't served you, maybe from the past couple of years while we have been through it. So if you want to join me for that, I am having a special price on that. It will be running from March the 21st through to March 31st. So you've got 10 days, and it will be closing at midnight Australian Eastern Standard Time on the 31st. Now in that course, I teach my signature process for reading tarot from the heart, and I call that the Mystic Key. Now, I've had students come to me that say, well, I actually kind of know some of the meanings of the cards and that kind of thing. I just don't know how to put it all together. Well, that's what I feel, is my gift to help people with. But if you are a beginner from scratch, we go through all the meanings of the cards as well. You get resources for that. There's videos, there's practices, online learning modules that have been really beautifully created. So you'll get immediate lifetime access when you sign up. You will also get direct access to me through my karmic community over on Facebook. So if you'd like to learn how to really connect more deeply with your intuition and guide yourself through your life decisions, that is a great tool for that. You can find me on social media as well, Facebook and Instagram. Please use the link down below for Instagram, though there is a fake account which funnily enough has more subscribers than me and will ask you if you want a reading. I would never ask you if you want a reading. It's a calling to request a reading, but if you do want a personal reading or healing, my website links down below as well, and you can see what I do offer there. Hit subscribe if you haven't already, that way you'll know when I post new videos. It's a great energy exchange between us. Like, share, comment, all of that. I'm wishing you so much love and magic. Once again, let's head to your reading. Virgo, welcome to your tarot reading for March 28th through to April the 3rd. Let's see what may be on the cards for you. I've got the 9-card block here. I have 3 for your recent past, 3 for your focus energy, 3 for your near future outcome, a couple of oracles, well 3 actually, a lead tarot energy, and I've turned over the bottom of the deck for you. This week I am working with the Sacred Creators Oracle, the Moonology Oracle, the Moonchild and Star Child Tarots from Danielle Knoll, my personal favorite, and the Radiant Rider-Waite. Virgo, we have some big energies here. We have 2 times Death cards, Justice, 10 of Wands, a Hierophant in the mix here. Yeah, there is some kind of completion that needs to happen here. Transformation, completion, metamorphosis, liberation. That is what I'm feeling. Feels like change, change is really needed here. And I feel like this is quite inevitable change. So generally when we resist for a certain period of time, the universe may move us anyway, okay? And sometimes that can look like, the tower. It can look like a crumbling or a dissolving of the old in order to bring through the new. But if we work with the energies, then, we have an opportunity to be more in control of that change. So let's start with the oracles. The first one out is make a mission statement for your soul, okay? Now, this really feels like it's time to move into what your soul really, really wants. What does your heart desire, okay? And it's time to let go of everything that's blocking that. Think big, because it really says it's an opportunity for you to clear the slate and move boldly into a fresh new start. Overthinking can spoil the magic. 8 of Swords is at the center of your reading. It seems like there is some mental overwhelm here or anguish. You're trying to think your way through the situation, but the cards are saying you really have to feel your way through it, okay? Too much thinking can spoil the magic, meaning it can lead you astray. It can lead you to making a sensible decision, which may not be what the heart wants. And then, you know, ultimately that heart energy will come through at some point anyway in our lives, where it'll look like we're not fulfilled in that situation and, you know, we just must make a change. Adjustments are required. That's your Moonology card, okay? So it says that you're needing to make some changes here. Now, what life area is this in? Well, it will be unique to you, Virgo. You know me, I read the energetic pattern. It's up to you to relate it to your life energy. But with the Hierophant here, this is most likely in your committed relationship, marriage, or your career, okay? Career, study. Hierophant is kind of like the big institutions or structures in our lives, okay? So it feels like the change or adjustment that is required. You know, if the Ten of Wands wasn't here, I could say you could possibly transform the situation in some way, but I'm feeling ending, I must say. The Death card is about clearing the slate. It's about shifting the old that is like, it's really occupying the energetic space in your life, and the universe can't bring through the new. Now, Virgo, we had your full moon on the 18th of March. So that may be when all this kind of started bubbling up for you, or maybe that was the powerful time for you to transform and to let go of this. I'm kind of feeling like you didn't, and now the universe is kind of upping the ante a little bit. So it's saying it's time for the slate to be cleared, because there's no new growth in this situation, or it's going to really, well, it's going to result, I feel, in the Seven of Pentacles, which is just an unsatisfied, unfulfilled energy. You have the option to liberate yourself, to kind of really rise above this. So we'll get to the Eight of Wands, but that's an energy of change coming in fast as well. Okay, let's start here with the High Priestess, Justice, Four of Pentacles. So Libra energy is justice, and it feels like you've been out of balance in a situation for a while. You've been holding on to it, Four of Pentacles. Why? Because, well, there is a sense of comfort here, a sense of home here. There is a sense of stability and security. And while you may have that physical or financial stability and security in this area, what we don't have here, and what I don't have in this reading, is cups, right? Where's the happiness? Where's the emotional connection? Where's the fulfillment, okay? It feels like this situation that you're in, this marriage, this job, this career, has been a real head situation for you. It's been a, well, this is just what you do. This is what you maybe do in my faith. This is what you know, the well-worn path is that's been set out for me, and I should walk that. This is what's expected of my life. You know, I feel like it's been a very much an intellectual or expected decision for you to follow this path, but there is something arising within you, an awakening, and often a spiritual awakening will lead us to this path where the dark night of the soul is like when we're shedding, right? We're shedding the old skins, and we're awakening to our truth and our values, and we realize that a lot of the things that we've chosen, people we've chosen to spend our time with, and friendships or relationships, the work we've chosen to do, the place that we're living in, we can actually wake up and go, wow, like none of this fits with me. It's all out off balance. It's all out of alignment. And I kind of feel that you might be going through one of those moments. Okay, so adjustments are required. And justice kind of means that it's time to take a sword to your life and cut yourself free and liberate yourself from everything that feels like it's holding you back from your truth. And I think if you look deeply inside yourself with the High Priestess energy, you've kind of known this was coming. And it's a time to be guided by your instinct and intuition now as well. It's like you've kind of known this is coming, but, you know, it feels like it's all revealed now. Okay, look, she always sits in front of this pomegranate curtain now, and it's like, you know, it's almost like it was kind of, I feel like it was simmering for you, this change, but then the High Priestess has just pulled down the curtain and it's on the boil now. Like, she's saying it's time for you to, fertile time for you to create the new. And it's like almost like a little bit of a, you know, a curtain call kind of thing, where all of a sudden it's like you're stepping into a new reality. Justice can also indicate that There's a legal component to this. It may mean that you're needing to dissolve a de facto or marriage situation, end a work contract, or you might be leaving, a degree or something like that, something that you've invested and kind of signed up for. You might be needing to figure out or seek counsel in one of those situations. So Virgo, we've got Hierophant, Eight of Pentacles, and Death card here. So the focus energy, we've got Scorpio and Taurus energy. And of course we are in Taurus season. So it kind of feels right for you to be going through this or navigating this at the moment. But we need to make sure that the mind energy doesn't come up just to say, oh no, you're better off to stay where you are. You don't want to go through this upheaval, that sort of thing. You ever notice that this person is bound around the third eye, heart and gut? And it's, for me, that is this energy of, it's this energy of like shutting down the intuition and staying blinded to that by just going, okay, well, I'm just going to close off to that and I'll think my way through it, right? But that's when you keep yourself stuck. So the only way through this is to feel through it. Hierophant is this classic, they call it the midlife crisis card, but I don't think it's got anything to do with age, because that crisis, which is a spiritual crisis, by the way, can start at any age. For me, it started, I would say, actually in my late 20s, but it all came down in my early 30s when my entire world changed. I went through a huge spiritual awakening, my second one, and a huge dark night of the soul. What it basically is awakening to your truth, and where that what I've talked about, where your reality kind of gets shattered and you realize that you can't continue on the path. But the reason why it's so scary is that the new path generally hasn't unfolded yet. So you're kind of left in this like no man's land of like, I don't know who I am anymore. I don't know where I'm going. I was a person that had it all together. I've invested in this career. I've invested in this university, or invested in this marriage. And now it's like the thought of leaving it, but you can't stay in it. It's a 5 for a reason, the Hierophant. It's the critical point of change in your life where you have the opportunity to have faith and step into your truth, and that unlocks this whole other reality for you. Death is here because, the Death card is about clearing the slate so that the sun energy can rise, and the sun is about, it's about illumination. So we have illuminating your truth, but the sun is the most positive card in the tarot deck that shines the light on the new path, and it's about rebirth. So we have death and rebirth and alchemical growth in this reading here. So I feel like the way forward is through the ending, but it's going to feel like a weight off your shoulder. 10 of Wands, okay? 10 of Wands is like, finally a weight released, a burden released. And look at this person, how the person that carries the 10 Wands has their vision completely blocked. So for me, this is the energy of comfortably numb or being on autopilot in your life. You might be so busy or so clouded in this reality that you can't see any other pathways, only the well-worn path. And it's like through putting those wands down or having this awakening, like all of a sudden it's like you can see what's around you, and you can see that there was alternative paths there anyway, but they are the road less traveled, which takes strength and courage, but it leads to the ultimate happiness. Now the 8 of Wands, while we're talking about the road less traveled, is interesting because this is my card of doing a 180, a directional change, going in the opposite direction, but the opposite direction that feels right. Now you may even have had some kind of communication or message come in that was the catalyst for that, or the divine intervention, or the synchronistic sign. The 8 of Wands is all of those things. It's what I'm feeling. Queen of Wands and the 7 of Pentacles. I mean, the Queen of Wands could be you in this reading, Virgo. Sometimes it's a Capricorn energy for me, but I feel like it's you and your Queen energy, whether you are male or female or identify as either of those. The Queen of Pentacles is about where you focus your energy now is what is going to grow and expand. So make sure it is what's going to give you back your return on that investment. Because if you keep investing in the old, that is exactly what you will get. You will get more of the same, because that is just the energetic equation of the universe, but they're saying that the adjustments are required and it's time to make the mission statement for your soul, because I can see that you're wanting something different here, Virgo. Let's clarify that outcome a little more. Akashic Records plus the Two of Cups. Yeah, okay, so Akashic Records is my card of predestiny. It feels like you are moving onto your karmic timeline, but you might have got a bit off path here for a while or overstayed in a situation. Two of Cups is here. Now, this could mean that there is a new partnership or collaboration for you in the future, or that's what you're moving towards. The Two of Cups outside of a love reading is about following the heart and taking a leap of faith on a new beginning that can lead to happiness and fulfillment. So there you go, that is your reading, Virgo. I hope that that gives you some insight for the way forward. Please do keep in mind it is a general reading for the collective. It can't and won't resonate for all of you. Drop me a comment though if you are called to share. I read them all and try my best to interact with you all over there. Hit subscribe if you haven't already. That helps support my channel, as does when you like, share and comment on the video. So it's a great energy exchange between us. You can find me on social media, Facebook and Instagram. Please use the links down below. There is a fake account out there asking people for readings. Just please know that I would never do that. I don't need to do that either. And the interesting thing is that that account has more followers than me, so it kind of seems like the more official one, but it's got a slightly different like spelling in the name, so be mindful of that. Just use the link below and you will find my official account. I am wishing you so much love and magic for your week ahead. Do take care, Virgo. Bye for now.